So, let's, first things first, compile the latest version of the game. Ooh. Well, hold on. Interesting. Well, I can run the older version of the game. So, this is the game. It's essentially turn-based strategy, uh, a turn-based strategy game. And what I'm working on right now is I'm going to be adding a fog of war to the level. So if you've ever played something like an RTS or something of that nature, um, the idea is essentially that most of the level is going to be obscured, and you're not going to be able to see anything until it actually comes into your field of view. Um, for now, I'm going to implement the field of view as an actual field of view calculation. So like things, um, a wall, the you won't see past the wall. Now that sounds obvious, but in something like Age of Empires, that's not actually true. The FOV is just like a circle around your units, um, and so when your units in the RTS like leave your base and go out, like that area is just revealed, whether or not there's like trees or stuff going the way. But I'm going to take a different approach. I'm actually going to do it like as a line of sight calculation. So like right now, um, you can see the enemies. They have an FOV. Um, so this is already working. They have just like this circle around them that allows them. Uh, it's for detecting the player. So we're just going to take that, but instead of using it to detect the player, we're just going to make it so that certain tiles are lit or not lit. Okay, so first things first is let's get these compilation errors fixed. So what was the problem? Command pool is on a member of. Yeah, I was doing some refactoring the other day, and I guess I didn't compile it. Let's see, where was that? That was buffer. Oops. No. Line 207 and 303. Line 207. That can't be right. Vulcan buffer 270. Gosh. And what else? Vulcan renderer. So that is line 308. Here. And then same thing in 619. And then 405. Bam. Okay. I think that should compile now. Okay. So everything still works as expected. Okay, so now we can actually just get. I'm gonna commit this. If what was I working on? I was renaming things. That was the big thing I was working on. Okay, so let's just git add all. Git commit renaming bunch of stuff more clear and fit in with the style guidelines. Okay, so let's actually get started on the player FOV. So how do I want to implement this? So let's pull up the prototype code. I wrote this prototype originally in TypeScript. So how did I do it there? So let's see here. Did I not use? Here we are. This is AI stuff. Lighting. Here we are. So we just had this callback where we went through. How does it know? Ah, I see. Okay. So originally we were just having this callback at the player's position, and it goes outward from there, and it goes to the visibility data. Okay, that all makes sense. Oh, so he's trying to. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was a hack that I did for entities which were bigger than a tile. We don't need that right now. So I'm going to do essentially the same thing. I'm just going to create a new... we want to use our FOV code. So right now, let's open up the entity file. Where is the FOV stuff? Here we are. Okay, so when we're doing this AI FOV system, when is this being called? Should be every frame. Yeah. So I'm going to add a new system here, where this is also going to run every frame. And this is going to be called the lighting. It's not really lighting. Fog of War system. Fog of War system. Okay, and then let's actually write the code for this now. So struct Fog of War system. This is only going to be operating off the player, so I don't think we need any of this. We just need a run. So void run. Just copy the signature from here. Okay. And then we'll just take the FOV settings as well. Okay. So we need to first get the player's position. So const position component pointer player position is equal to get component. And we need the state.entity manager. Well, actually, we just have that as a parameter. Do manager and then player ID. So we have the player position. So we can, now we need the tile position from that. So we can say mutable tile position equals world to tile position. Player position dot world position. So now we have that. So now we need to set up the callbacks for what the FOV system is going to do when it hits a tile. So we can keep this because this is just a callback to determine whether or not a position on the map is light passes through it. This is the pointer we need to change. So first of all, I'm going to give this a better name. This is going to be AI FOV visible callback. And this is the case just to distinguish there. And then additionally, we need to create a new function which is going to be just marking the tile as visible in the fog of war. So, excuse me. So I want a new one of these, and we're going to call this fog of war visible callback. And I don't need any of the context stuff. I do need this. Oh, no, I do need the context because I need the game state. That's right. So assert user data is not null. I think I can just get away with passing the game state. So I'm just going to say, no. Game pointer game state is equal to cast game pointer from the user data. Okay. Just replace this and this. Excuse me. So what would the theoretical, before I add the actual visibility data to the game map, what would the theoretical API that I would want look like? Well, we need two pieces of information. One is, can I see this right now? And the other is, can I see this tile right now from the player's perspective? And second is, have I seen it before? I think that's all I need. And I think, yeah, explored, visible. So I'm going to add this data to the game map. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's come over here. Add another dynamic array. We're not going to serialize. Just going to be tile visibility, and the structure that we need is struct tile visible info bool as explored, and bool is visible. So that's going to be per tile. Place that there. And then now we need to go to all the places where we initialize the game map. So we can properly set up that array. Where are we doing that? Here we are. Here's one. So tile visibility. You'd add that there. Then tile visibility. And this is just going to be 2D, where our game map is technically 3D because it's X, Y, and then you have layers, but we're just going to keep the visibility information 2D for now. We can make it more complicated later when we add like multiple traversing level, multiple like sections of the level through like stairs and things like in Link to the Past, but we don't have that right now. Okay, so going to the other areas, like here. then here. Then I need to resize it as well. Visibility. Okay. And then finally we come down here. We say amount of visibility. And then tile visibility. Okay, so now we have an array on our game map data which represents each tile, whether or not it's been seen and whether it's currently being seen. So, see if that compiles. It does not. Key component. Ah, I forgot the template parameter. Okay. So this is going to be fog of war, visible callback. Cast void. No, wait, I need the address. That's right. Try that now. Did I misspell it again? Holy crap, man. Okay, 479. What's this last parameter? Oh, yeah, for now we're just gonna hard code this. This is the radius of the circle for the FOV hard coded. 6. Okay, and if we run the game, nothing should change, except we crash, which is neat. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna. So what happened there is I passed the wrong pointer type to the existing callback. So we're just gonna have to create one of these contexts as well. So game state, and so this is going to be context. We don't care about this. We also don't care about this, and we don't care about this. So back down here, we factor this. This is going to be FOV context. Then copy this. And copy this assertion. Okay. That should be good. Context 1431. Yes. Okay. So, did we crash again? Oh, this assertion. Oh. That's annoying. Do we need, wait. Do we need the current AI for that? Do we need to be asserting there? Current AI. Nope. We can just get rid of that. Okay, cool. Alright, so run. Okay, and nothing has changed. How are we doing on performance? Looks to be about the same. Alright, so now the critical component is coming in here. gonna say we got this X and Y in position. We don't need these as names. So X and Y. So we're gonna say game context dot current state, game map, tile, visibility, and then index that array. I need the function. What's the name of the function for the index? Up here, tile index. Okay. Got tile index and then x, y, 0. So this is what was the name of that type again? Tile visible info. So tile visible info pointer, visibility data. Then we're just gonna say visibility data dot has board equals true. Visibility data dot is visible equals true. Okay, and then the other piece of this is to, at the start of the game loop, we need to reset all the visibility data. So we'll set everything in the map to false, and then so we'll only be setting is visible for in the current frame for all the tiles which are actually visible. So let's do that. Yes. So this sort of thing. Tile visibility. Ref. Visibility dot is visible. It's false. Okay. Then let's compile and run that. Again, nothing should be visibly changing. So we have another exception. It is a bounce check error. Interesting. How is that possible? Let's go to the load map code. I think I forgot to modify the load map code. Let's see, where is that? Here we are. No, I didn't. Tile visibility resize. Okay, so we need to go back, find where we're crashing here. So put a pointer there, breakpoint rather. 1437. So let's grab so we can see the variables, length, and then this is the file index, and then this is going to be the map.data.length. Okay. So rebuild. Here, run. Okay. So what do we got? Visibility layer. Okay, that makes sense because there's two layers in the for the map data. So it's double what this is. That makes sense. And then our tile index is 8952. Okay, that's fine. Here's the problem. X is Y is 100. And X is 53. And our tile index is coming back. Can I do this? Will this work? No. How about this? So if I cast FOV context linker, parser error. Oh, right, because it's C++. Unable to find type. Awesome. Okay, so we'll just have to grab that. What is the X and Y auto map X current game state dot width height okay run. So run, and that's the problem. So width and height, what? 53, 100. Is this an off by 1 error? I think it might be. Yeah, this should be greater than or equal to height. And greater than or equal to width. Whoops. My bad. So let's replace that in both places. Okay. Actually, you know what? I know I have this code somewhere else. So let's... Yep, here. And then... It's fine. Okay, so that should be all those errors fixed. Okay, come back to here and then rebuild. All right, run. Yeah, okay, so nothing, and non-user breakpoint instruction. No, I didn't. And it broke inside the UI code, and UI code has this weird issue with the debugger. And so now it's like frozen. Awesome. Come on. There it goes. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay. So, nothing has changed. Good. So, but now I just want to... Where did that code go? Where's the entity? Ah, here we are. Okay. So I just want to make sure that this is actually working like we think it should. That all looks like it's working fine. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, so now we're updating all that correctly. So now the final thing is to just come in and say, and modulate the map color. Excuse me, set the blend color for rendering the tiles which have been explored but aren't visible, and then not rendering the non-explored tiles at all. So let's do that. So in the code that decides how we draw the map, we are going to sorry, I was just thinking about the cache performance of this code. We can worry about that later. Right now, I just want to say, so here we're setting the blend color. And by default, it's white. When do we manually set that? Oh, okay. Just in the level editor? Yeah. That's fine. Okay, so back to the code. So I have this blend color, and first we want to say outlined tile info, world position. Before we do any of that, we want to get the visibility data. So auto data equals map dot tile visibility, and then map dot tile index x y z and 0, and then we want to say if not, well, I try to avoid continues and early outs whenever I can. I just find that it's easier to understand the code when you avoid those and just when you keep nesting if statements, but we're getting pretty far from the left margin here. I think we can stand one more. So if visibility data visible info dot is visible, visibility data dot has explored. Take all of this. Do that. Do this. Just okay. So this isn't exactly what we want, but it'll give us an idea if our FOV code is working. Hey, look at that. Our tile should always be visible. So if I go over here, just things get more and more filled out as I see them. Obviously, we'll have to fix a whole lot of things, but this proves that the FOV code is working correctly. Oh. We don't have a flag that's... We need a flag on an entity which describes whether or not we can see through it. Okay, worry about that later. So is visible, is explored, and we want to say down here with the blend color. Where's the blend color? Here's the color. Okay. If visibility data dot as explored and it's not visible, we want to say blend color times vec4 111. Let's just do something very simple for now. Because we need to worry about how it interacts with these debug flags and everything. Let's try that. Not color. What? Oh, well. That sucks. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Look at these seams. What's going on there? Ugh. Don't like that one bit. Why is the scrolling so slow all of a sudden? See, I've never figured this out. For some reason, like, the scrolling is faster the farther away you are. Very bizarre. Anyway, yeah, that's a weird... Do we have, like, a darken? So if we convert the color to HSL, we just need to bring down the light parameter. Do I have a function to do that? So open the linear algebra code. Darken? HSL? No. How about my UI code? I probably have something to do there. HSL. Really? RGB. Where's the definitions for these? Go to definition. Oh, it's with these weird hex. 2 hex. GBA. Parse hexadecimal. Here. HSV. What's the difference? HSV versus HSL. What's the difference? Issue. Lightness. So what is the difference? Basic principle. Both geometries, because HSB is the same, but HSL is different. All these are used as a friendly way to present the differences. Hue is the same, but saturation and brightness and lightness are also different. Can you actually just explain it? So hue, HSL. I see. So with HSV, you only get pure white if your H is 0, I suppose. So can I see like a RGB to HSV? Oh, no, I want the other way around. Yeah. I don't know, let's say like NAND. So is there not a way to represent pure white in HSV? HSV pure white. Well, no. Oh, wait, sorry. 255, 255, 255, convert. Oh, so no, there is. Okay. Okay. So we can just use this HSV conversion. Where's this function? Okay. We should probably take this into its own library and get it out of the UI code. But we can use this for now. So these are just 0 to 255 values with an alpha channel. So we need to convert. No, wait, because this is just a blend color, right? Does that actually work? Can you do a blend color? I might be going at this the wrong way. I've never had to do something like this before. Effectively, what I want to do is something like the Photoshop darken transform effect. How do I do that? I don't know. I was thinking I could just use a blend color. Well, what if I just set the blend color to something like, instead of pure white, just a darker version of white, just on the perfect spectrum. So what if I just go back to here, and just leave the alpha as is. So just do R, G, B. Just do that. Does that work? Hey, that works. Nice. All right. So first off, we have to mark our tile as visible. So we can just do that manually in the entity code. You can just say, just come back down here, grab this. Tile position. Next period. Line payment. Okay, so that should fix that problem. And then the other issue that we have is entities are still being drawn when they're in non-visible areas. So let's fix that really quickly. We can do that by going to the render system. Here it is. And we need to grab visibility data for that tile. So let's so I'm going to need to refactor this a little bit to avoid doing extra calculations that we don't need to do. So I'm going to say, get the visibility data, and then we are going to put this in a if statement. And we're going to say if visibility data dot is visible. And that actually, you know what, just okay, and for that we only need position component, so let's grab this and then put it in here. I'm gonna do this. And an assertion that data isn't null. Texture info, I only need that down here, so let's move that as well. Okay. Okay, visibility data is visible, tile position. Okay, that should be good. So let's close the game. Identifier context 293. Ah, yes. Game state, game map. Game state, game map. 481. No. Yeah, okay. So run that. Tile position. Oh. Okay. Now the player's tile is visible, and we are not rendering entities if they're not visible. Cool beans. The particle system is still going if we're... So one other thing that we can fix right now is to stop the animation. If for an entity, stop the animation when it's not visible. So, oh no, it's turn actions, and then here. Yes, so we can remove this to-do statement, and you can just grab. Don't need this anymore. Data current tile. We need the visibility data. So immutable visibility data. Boom. Boom. So we need, it was like data dot, yeah, data dot current tile. And Y. So if visibility data dot is visible. Okay. So now our current stuff should be much faster. Run. Crash. Game state, game map, tile visibility, length is 1,000, data.current tile, bug. Oh. Is current tile not set yet? Current tile, yeah. So the first run of current tile. So where are we updating? So the current tile is initialized to an invalid value, and then we're updating it later. So where are we updating it? Here. I'm sort of wondering why we need this separate variable for current tile. But for now, just tile position, X and Y. Okay, that should be fine. All right, run. Okay, so now if I go here, oh, that's special. But our current tile should be visible. That doesn't make any sense. Go to location. Ugh. Okay. How am I going to debug this? I don't know. Well, I guess just take one step at a time. So let's say, just debug print visibility data. And then I also want to debug print the tile position, right? Run. Remove that breakpoint. Come back over here. Here. Okay, so my position right now is 5297. Right? So 5297. False true. What's the ordering of this again? Game map. Is visible as false. How is that? Oh. I know how. So in the game code, so right now the visibility is happening after. It's happening before the renderer, but it's happening after we do the game update, and the game update is when we do the turn stuff. So this actually needs to be pre-game update. So I need to close this. Run. Cannot open. I thought I closed you. Why is that sticking around? Whatever. But I have to do a full rebuild now, and that sucks. Okay. Okay. Yep, I fixed it. Okay. Okay, and going through turns is much faster, so those entities are oh. Did I lose internet? Are you for real? Okay, so I guess just randomly Comcast will be like, nah, no internet for you. That's really cool though. It's really helpful. Again, pay you thousands of dollars a year. Anyway. So this all looks good. There's only a couple more bugs to go through. Number one, these entities should not block sight. How am I going to do that? Need some sort of flag somewhere on the entity data. Oh, excuse me. So, well, if it's just going to be a flag, what I can do, right, is over in the entity code, I can define a new entity tag. So up here, you have these entity tags. So I'm going to add a new one, which is going to be blocks site. And I don't think any of my current entities will block site. Except for the door. The door will. Okay. So in the entities configuration, we have this lock door, and it's going to block site. And so with this load door, barrel no, boulder no, dropped item no, monster no, player no. Okay, so we've done that. So now in the opaque code, to check whether a tile is see-through, does block sight. We're actually going to add a special case here. Which is slow because we're going to be checking this twice. So let's add a note. So, do speed. We're checking the entity position. Oh my gosh. Map twice. Once here and once in the is tile blocked. Dang. Call. Okay. So we need to load the entity, which is on at this position. So game's current state dot entity position map. What was the key for that again? Go to definition. Go to definition. To vec2. Okay. Crap. Where was I just editing? Right here. Okay. What are we going to call this? Oh, wait, no, I have a function for this. That's right. It's entities at location. Context current state, entity position map, and then back to I, X, Y. Right? And then entities at position. Okay. I have something similar here. You know what? I'm just going to cheat. I'm just going to duplicate this code. Cut this. I don't need this. Current state.game map. Does block site. Okay, that's all fine. So we don't need this call anymore. Bool blocks equals false. Break. Through. And then not blocks. I know I have this code somewhere. Yes. Okay. Doesn't equal invalid entity ID, and poop, we can't do this. I was hoping we could just do a manually unrolled loop, but doesn't seem to be in the cards. Where was that? Is tile blocked? Copy this. Oh my gosh, are you serious? You got to be kidding me. Such dog shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Pure bullshit. Phew. Do we actually have fucking internet now? Hey, look at that. Internet. We back online? Are we back? Oh my gosh. Again. Yes, thousands of dollars. Anyways, I'm gonna have to finish this up soon. Apparently, just the internet's just gonna be terrible today, so I'm gonna have to just try to speed run through this. Okay, so entities position hashtag block site. Blocks equals true break. Okay. So that should fix that. Map is not defined. Where are you seeing this there? Position 1396. Entity is 411. Okay. Entity manager 1413. No property entity manager. Yes, there is. What are you talking about? Where's that type? Here we are. Entity manager. Like, I don't know what else to say. Context occurrence. No property entity manager for type game. And yet it's right there. What are you talking about? 1413. Context current entity manager. I bet you it'll work now. Nope. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I bet you that mistake is made all over the code. Let's see, shall we? Nope, just in a couple places. Okay. Okay. So now, if I come up here, I can see through these blocks. Right? So, okay. Awesome. And then now, if... Where is it? Oh, there it was. Okay. I push this out of the way. Right? And I come over here. Actually, I just want to... TAI. And then... I'm seeing through these people. I'll push you out of the way. This all is looking pretty good. I can't see through that door, which is expected. This is pretty good, actually. Might want to increase the radius a little bit, but... Okay, are there any other obvious bugs? Oh, the particle systems. Like... there we are. So if I'm over here, that particle system is still going. So let's fix that. Let's see, this would be in the entity code. The particle system. Here it is. So we still want to update the particles and everything, but we only want to render them if the tile that they're on is visible, right? So we're going to do the exact same thing that we've done before. Grab. Nope, that's not it. This. Grab this. Do I have the game state somewhere around here? Yeah, okay. So, game state. Game state. So, we only want to do this if visibility data dot is visible. Bam, okay. Six, 9. X position dot Y. Okay. So now we got the particle system going, but we come over here and we no longer see it. Awesome. Cool beans. Okay, and then the final thing is we need to fix the level editor. So... in the render plan, do I add another parameter, which is like debug? I think I just might have to. So I'm going to add another parameter, which is going to be a bool, which is going to be enable visibility. Yeah, enable visibility. Yes, and that is equal to true. Oops. Yep. And then want to go to the level editor code. I want to say, so this is the origin, so vec2i 0. Oh no, 0. Then this is the blend color, so we want to say vec 4 1. Then 0 false. False. Then that should fix it. Okay, so I'm playing the game normally. The FOV is updating. And then I go into the level editor, and everything renders as normal. Right? And then I go back, back, bum, 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 bum. And we crashed. Oh, we ran out of memory. Why aren't we clearing? Oh. I guess when we enter and exit the thing, we're not clearing it? Huh. Well, let's see that in action, actually. Run. Let's take a look at our memory. So, map. Have I been formatting those numbers incorrectly this entire time? Is that actually 10% instead of 0.1%? Yeah, level arena usage. Whoopsie doodle. That's what we call a whoopsie. Yeah, so that's 10%. And then in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, crash. As expected. Okay, well, now we know that bug exists. So we will go back to that later. We will put a note up in our to-do. Bug. We're not clearing out the per level memory arena when exiting the level editor. Okay. Actually entering too. So back over here. So, and I should be able to just double check that everything's working fine. Just layer 1. Oh, nothing's happening. That's bad. That works. Uh-oh. What's happening there? So that works. And then they disappear. We're no longer drawing any of the entities. For some reason. Are they still there? That is bizarre. So I can move you around. Oh! Oof. We dragged him outside. That's another bug in the level editor that we just found. bug, dragging an entity outside of the level in the editor crashes the game. Okay. Okay. So why does I know why. It's because when we're reloading the data from the undo, the data that we that doesn't make much sense though. Good girl, lay down, dog. We just need to add another flag in the come down here to the where's the renderer system? Render system. Okay. So we should only care about this. I could just special case it and say if the state is the level editor, don't care about this. I could literally just do this. Like game state dot current state equals game state dot level editor. Are we calling this in the level editor code or not? So post game update here. Where are we calling this? Just here. So this is at the end. Thinking about what to do. I don't think I'm going to do this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to say bool. I'm going to do the exact same thing where it's enable visibility checks. And the reason we're going to be able to do this, because normally all the function signatures need to be the same for the function pointer resolution to work. But since it's a default parameter, this should be fine. True. So enable visibility checks. Visibility data. Or not enable the visibility checks. Okay, and then here. So all this post-game update stuff. Particle system, AI, FOV system, render system, delete, component system. These are the things I want to run. So just manually go to here and replace this. So we're going to say game state dot entity manager dot those things, and then we're going to do dot run. Oh wait, there. Except here I'm going to say false. Okay, let's see if that compiles. Hey, it works. Okay. So now If I brush and undo, hey, look at that. Bug fixed. But if I brush and then save, and then we go back in the game, come over here, and that is good. Okay, how are we doing on memory? Yeah, so layer 1, brush, and then grass, save. Okay. Okay. Bum, bum. Okay. I think that is everything to do to get this FOV system working. Oh, I forgot to turn off AI. Push you out of the way. Yeah, I need to increase the radius so it looks a bit better, but... I think this works. How long did that take? Only an hour and 40 minutes. Well, if you count out the times of the internet cut out, it's like an hour and 20. So I'm going to increase the visibility. Let's go to here. And let's go with 8. Run. 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 Okay. So grab the spell. Push this out of the way. Turn off the AI. Keep forgetting to do that. I think it should be even higher. You know what? I'm just going to call it 10. And I think that's going to be it for today. Why is it taking so long to compile? Okay, there it goes. Added fog of war. Okay, I think that's it. The fog of war stuff was the only thing I wanted to do today. Alright, stream's on.